Box Marauder was a resistance is futile booster. And, well, it was not a ship that you wanted to pull during those tournaments, but it does have at least one good upgrade that sees some play. But before I get ahead of myself, let's start with the ship. Box Marauder. Standard Decora 3143. 2 weapons. I guess that's cool if you're trying to do missile launcher and put a Type 8 on this. I mean, maybe? I don't know. The named ability, best I can say about it is it's passive. So if you move fast, at least you're getting an extra die. You know, with a Type 8, that's a 5th die. So, yeah, that's a thing. That's still not a great thing, but, yeah, that's because the maneuver dial here is, well, like a Constitution class. It's okay, but it's also just a 90 forward arc, and that's where it really hurts you. Generic Decor, of course, loses a shield, loses the weapon, so you get crew weapon tech. It's not much to write home about. I tend to avoid generic Decors like the plague, or Voyager flying through Borg space. Only do it when absolutely necessary. As you would expect, our captain is Bach, and his action is, well, terrible. You just don't do that kind of an action. So, Bach goes on the scrap heap of captains that never, ever, ever see play outside of, I really gotta be thematic. You just don't do it. The talent is cool, though. Vengeance is a really fun talent. 2 more attack dice is nice. The problem is you damage yourself, but at least it's cheap, and maybe that's okay. I don't love Vengeance, but at least it's playable. Barely playable. Don't run it, really. Anyways. Our crew is Kazago. Yeah. His action is at least flexible. You can get a couple of tokens. That's nice. But more so, you can replace your captain and have a Force go captain. That's thematic. Very thematic. That's really the best I've got. Kazago has some intrigue, but yeah, no. Photon torpedoes, those are terrible. Okay, so we've gotten this far and nothing's really great. So there's Thoughtmaker. Now, Thoughtmaker is a wonderful tech. Only problem, it's limited to Ferengi ships. So Quark's Treasure, the Decor class if you absolutely have to, but Quark's Treasure, really, that's the sweet spot for this card. And then you get to force a ship to change their maneuver to a green move. So it's like Lure, but it's almost the inverse of Lure. See, Lure works when you're not in range 3, and this works when you're in range 1 to 2. So if you want to build a really good maneuver control fleet, you have Thoughtmaker, and you have Lure. Lure them early, get in range, then the next turn Thoughtmaker them, and you control their moves for 2 turns. That's a positive. Is it absolutely necessary? No, but it can see some play. Overall, you can tell both by the brevity and by listening to this, I don't really like Box Marauder. Now, that serves one good side. This expansion is pretty easy to acquire if you need one. The downside is, of course, that you're not really getting very good cards. Thoughtmaker is the only card that I have seen played in, I want to say any tournament, but that might be stretching it a little too far. I will say Thoughtmaker is the only card I've seen played in the last year and a half of tournaments, and that speaks volumes. But it's a booster. What can you really expect? Personally, I don't expect miracles, but I tend to expect something a little better than what we get here. So yeah, if you like Ferengi, buy this, obviously. If you are looking for something a little cooler to do with your Quark's treasure, then go ahead and get this for Thoughtmaker. But beyond that, don't bother. Alright, we'll call it there. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, this is me trying to find the good in things, but packs like this make me question everything. And we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care, guys.